Good morning, Realtors. This is Dave with the Fresno Association of Realtors. I'm on the Education Committee, and CAR has given us a phenomenal tool that we can use to help us understand the residential purchase agreement at a higher level, and more importantly, it gives us a tool that we can share with our clients to help them through the process. In very simple language, this explains each paragraph of the RPA. It's been prepared by CAR attorneys on language that we can use that keeps us out of trouble but also informs our clients. So I hope this is a great tool. Let me show you how to get to it. So I'm going to take you back. We're going to go into car.org. Once here, we're going to go into zip forms. There's many ways to get to Forms Tutor. I find, though, if I'm preparing a contract, I'm going to probably enter it through zip forms. So that I'll show you this way. Hit continue. Now, once in here, we have to actually open up a document in order to access Forms Tutor, and it doesn't matter which document you open up. So I'm going to go into my test account. And I'm going to open up the residential purchase agreement. Again, it doesn't really matter which one we open. And across the top, the menu, make sure you go to all these different links. The sources, Forms Advisor, but also the Forms Tutor. Once we enter Forms Tutor, it'll bring us back to this page. Again, we can find this page through other avenues. Hit the Access Forms Tutor. And now at the very top of the page it says Share Consumer RPA. If I click on that, I'm going to send this to myself, and I advise us all to send it to ourselves. Again, this is a great resource for understanding the contract as realtors, and it certainly does help our clients as we're in the middle of a transaction. They can always go back and reference this document if they don't understand something. Open my emails, so you'll get a email from no reply. Make sure you copy the password. It's good for 60 days, so for the length of a contract, the client's going to be able to go back in, reference it, click on the link. An interactive residential purchase agreement summary for consumers in plain English. And this really does break it down. Again, each paragraph, the wording has been given to us by our CAR attorneys, so it's safe to use, and it's also safe for our clients to understand. It gives them a much deeper understanding of what it is that we're asking them to sign. So let's go ahead and take a look at the very first one, the agency disclosure. It'll help explain that. And then the second one is the possible representation of more than one buyer or seller, oftentimes misunderstood and misexplained by realtors to clients, and the clients need to understand what it is that we're asking them to sign. So I'm going to go to the page 1 of the RPA, and you'll notice the different colored hands down the side. There's no importance to any specific color. It just helps differentiate where you're at. So we're going to click on just one so I can show you what happens. So we're going to do the date prepared, a very brief description of why this is important, that it helps us to reference the document that we're having them sign. It ties all the documents in a transaction together. And let's go back to the RPA, and let's click on finances. So again, brief description of what it is that we're asking them to sign and the importance of designating up front what kind of financing we're getting. Again, I hope this tool helps. This is a great resource, and I think it is something that we all need to understand, especially if we're going to send it out to our clients. We probably should know what it says before we send it to them. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, anybody at the Fresno area multiple listing service can certainly help. Thanks.